Hello and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at how you can trade volatility 75 index using the dual window. Okay. First of all, how do you separate your MT5 chart into two? You do this by uh, looking at the icons at the top of the chart. At the top of the MT5 application, you have crosshair, you have indicators, you have symbol, then you have window. Now this particular icon is what you are going to press on. You press on this, then it gives you a prompt like this. Then you can separate, or you can create new windows using the new window icon. Okay, just come to this particular icon, press on it, then it gives a pop-up. Okay, you have charts, you have new window. You press on the new window um, tab so that you can create another window. If you look at the pop-up, you can see volatility 75 index M15. That's my 15 minutes chart. This is my 15 minutes chart. Okay, M15 represent my 15-minute chart. This is my 15 minutes chart. Okay, going back to the icon, the window, press on it. Okay, you tap on it, then you can see M15, then you can see another window, volatility 75 M1. Okay, this is my M1 chart. This is my volatility 75 M1 chart. Okay, I'm gonna put some color to this. Okay, let me have a feel. Okay, let me change the color to this. Okay, all right, so that's it. So I've got the lower window. I have a small time frame for the lower window, and I've got the upper window. I have a higher time frame. That's my 15 minutes time frame for the upper window. So just to do this, just press on this icon for window. Then you can separate. You can expand into two. You can collapse into one. Okay, but for now, for this video, we're going to use these two windows to try and filter and find signals for volatility 75 index. Okay, now quickly let's look at the indicators on the upper window. I'm talking about the M15 window. Okay, let's look at the indicators. Okay, um for the upper window, we have fractals on the main window. First of all, this is my main window. This is my main window. All right, and this is my indicator window one for the upper window. Okay. All right, so we have fractals. All right. The color is purple. We have Bollinger Bands. This the period for the Bollinger Band is 200. Division is 0.010. Shift is 0. Apply to close, and the color is blue. Then still on the main window, we have moving average. The period is 21. Shift is 0. Method is exponential. Apply to close, and the color is red. Okay, so the red colored moving average is for my signal. Okay, if I have the development of candles. Okay, if I have the development of candles, like 3 candles above the red line, I have a bullish signal. If I have the development of like 3 candles, when I say 3 candles above, I mean 3 bullish candles, or 3 green candles above the red line. That's my bullish signal. If I have the development of 3 red candles below the red line, that's my bearish signal. I'm talking about 3 bearish candles. Okay, but when the red line crossed down on the blue line, that's indication of bearish trend, the start of a bearish trend. Meanwhile, on the other hand, when the red line cross above the blue line, that's the start of a bullish trend. Okay, at times we have fake out, just like what we have here. You have the red line crossing down on the blue line and immediately crossing up above the blue line, which means crossing down means start of bearish trend, but it was short-lived, and we immediately started another trend, which is bullish trend. So this happens in trading. This happens in trading where you have fake trend development of fake signal. Okay. Now that's that for the main window. For indicator window one, let's look at the settings for indicator window one. We have stochastic oscillator. The percentage K period is 5. The percentage D period is 10. Slowing is 12. Price field is close over close. Method is simple. Okay, no color. We have the levels for the stochastic to be 5 and 95, and the color is black. Okay, let's also look at the relative strength index. We have the period to be 15, applied to weighted close, no color. Let's look at the levels for the RSI. You have 80 and 20, color is black. Okay, we also have moving average. The period is 40. Shift is 0. Method is exponential, applied to previous indicators data, and the color is green. Okay, that's for the moving average. Then we have another relative strength index. Here the period is 13, applied to previous indicators data. The color is red, and the levels is 92 and 78. The color for the levels is black. Then finally, on the indicator window, we have another relative strength index. Here the period is 8, applied to previous indicators data. The color is black, and the levels we have 25 and 28. Okay, so how does this work? This work when the black and red line drops to for bullish signal. Black and red line drops, okay, below the green line, and then as it rises up around the 20-25 level, you have bullish signal. Then bearish signal is when it drops, when it rises, and then as it drops, okay, around the 90-80 stochastic level, as it drops, then you have your bearish signal. Okay, and bullish signal as it rises around the 20-22 level, 20-25 level. That's your bullish signal. Okay, that's your bullish signal. Okay, another bullish signal. This is another bullish signal. Okay, as it rises above, is another bullish signal. Okay, for bearish signal, like what we have currently. Okay, what we have on the chart currently is a bearish signal indicating that price will drop as the black and red line drops. Okay, below, okay, the 80-90 stochastic level. Okay, so that's that. Now that's that for the indicators on the upper window. Okay, so for the lower window, this is the lower window, is a smaller time frame. Okay, I have a higher time frame, a bigger time frame on the upper window, and I have a smaller time frame on the lower window. Okay, but you can have it the other way around. You can have a smaller time frame above, and then you can have a bigger time frame below. It doesn't really matter how you arrange it. Okay, but make sure you have like 15 minutes time frame to one time frame, or 5 minutes to 30 minutes time frame, or 30 minutes time frame to 4 hour time frame. Just allow a space of one time frame between the two time frames on the two windows. Okay, now let's look at the indicators on the lower window. We have moving averages. We have the first moving average to be 21 period. The shift is 0. Method is exponential, applied to close, color is purple. The second moving average is 13 period, is 13. Shift is 0. Method is exponential, applied to close, color is green. And the third moving average is the period is 8. Shift is 0. Method is exponential, applied to close, color is red. Now, how does this work? This is like is like a signal. The signal is like when the red cross down, when the red moving average cross down on all other moving averages, that's a sell signal. Of course, when it crosses up, that's your buy signal. Okay, now when price stays and sticks and develops just below the 3 moving averages, that's your bearish trend. Of course, when price develops above the 3 moving averages, that's your bullish trend. Okay, like you can see a bullish signal around here. This is the 1 minute time frame, and you can see the bullish trend. Okay, on the 1 minute time frame, this another bearish signal. Okay, on the 1 minute time frame, and look at the bearish trend. All right, so that's just it for the 1 minute time frame on the lower time frame. So how does this entire system work? The way it works is, if you have a bullish signal on the upper chart, okay, now the lower chart is a lower time frame, ensure that you wait till you have the development of a bullish signal on the lower time frame and the bullish trend, start of a bullish trend. That's when you can enter your trade. Okay, but for now, if we look at the upper time frame, we can see something like the development. We can see something like the development of range. Price is ranging. Remember, I said when you have 3 red candles develop below the red line, that's where you have your bearish signal. So we do not have 3 red candles. We do not have 3 bearish candles developing under the red line here. So we cannot confirm that we have a bearish signal. This is where we confirm that we have a bearish signal. Somewhere around here, you have your bearish signal. You can sell somewhere around here, because you already have 3 red candles develop under the red line. That is another bearish signal, where you have 3 red candles develop under the red line. Okay, so that's it for the signal, how to get the signal on the upper time frame, which is the higher time frame. Of course, how to get a bearish signal on the lower time frame is where the red line crossed down on the other 2 lines, okay, which is the green and the purple line. So that you have a bearish signal here. As soon as you have your bearish signal here, you wait for red line to cross down, then enter your sell trade, and that will give you some perfect trade setup. Okay, so that's that for this strategy. Check what is happening on the upper time frame. If you have the development of a bullish trend on the upper time frame, wait until you have a bullish signal and then enter trade. If you have the development of a bearish trend on the upper time frame, wait for the development of bearish signal and then enter your trade. So that's that for this strategy. Make sure you subscribe, click the subscribe button, subscribe to our channel, so that you can see more of our videos, so that you can learn more on how to trade Forex and volatility index. Don't forget to like this video. Click the like button. If you like what you see, click the black button. Okay, and you can also click the bell button below the video for notification when we release the next video. Do not forget